Hi, I'm Krystle. I've loved dolls since I was a child and never outgrew it. I enjoy collecting all types of dolls, but my favorite is Reborn dolls. There's Chloe, Grace, Jeremy, Maya, Yuki, Savannah, Ava, Zoe, Haley, and Landon. Along with collecting, I've been a Reborn artist since 2008. It isn't easy keeping up with my collection, but it sure is a lot of fun. Hi guys! So I am here with my new little baby, or should I say big baby. She is a chunker. And I want to first off announce that I have decided that I am definitely keeping her kit name Maisie. I kept trying to think of other names for her and nothing was coming to mind. And every time I looked at her and, picked her up and said, "Hey Maisie, hi Maisie," it just felt right. So she is definitely a Maisie. I love her. I will love her even more once her new body comes. But I am going to make an attempt to change her into a dress today. And I'm going to change her into the dress that I got from Pumpkin Patch, the one that I was iffy on. And I figured I will try it now because I'll let you guys know, like I said, this was a surprise custom that I was keeping a secret from you guys. And all along, I've been buying clothes for her knowing that she wears 0 to 3 months. And when I've been doing my hauls and I've been showing you guys the 0 to 3 month clothing, I was just wondering if you guys had been suspicious that I was getting a new baby because yes, Yuki and Maya sometimes can fit into a 0 to 3 if it's Carter's. And Ava generally wears 0 to 3 months, but it's a little bit big on her. She's not a true 0 to 3 month size. So I didn't know if you guys were catching on at all, but I, wanted to show my hauls. So anyways, I'm going to try this on her and see. And I seem to have gotten rid of my size 1 sandals that I used to have. So all I have are these that are a size 0. Now I don't know if they're going to fit her feet. I'm going to try them. But if they don't fit, I have these baby sandals that have a monkey on them. And I figure I would give those a go and try those. So anyways, I'm going to change her. I don't know how she's going to look in a dress with her legs so sprawled out. But I'm going to give it a try. And I definitely, once I get her new body, I'm definitely going to, I think, adjust some of the weighting and stuffing in her legs, as well as I might add a little bit more weight in her torso. But we'll see, because sometimes it's just the body. Maybe I'll get the new body on and I'll think differently, but I definitely cannot wait for that new body. But I will say, she is a baby that I didn't instantly fall in love with. I fell in love with the kit because of Yvonne's Maisie. And to me, I think hers is the most beautiful Maisie I have seen out there. And so because I kind of had her in mind and she looks so different, at first I wasn't 100% sure on her, I'll be honest with you guys. But over the last couple of days, I haven't really held her much because she isn't very cuddly right now with the body. But I've had her sitting near me on the couch, or I've just enjoyed looking at her. And she's growing on me. She's already, I'm loving her. I'm definitely not touching her hair. That has grown on me too. I love the hairstyle. I love how soft the hair is, and it sits so perfectly nice. And it's funny because Bonnie thought that the shorter I cut it, the curlier it would get. But that hasn't been the case. I straightened it right out just by wetting it down and brushing it flat against her head, and it's staying like that. So I'm really happy about that. So it really is just boiling down to, at this point, her body. She's just not cuddly with her legs like this. So once I get that new body, I'm sure then the bond will be even more. So, I mean, I wasn't even planning to do any changings with her until I got the new body, but I thought, you know what? I've been waiting so long for her. I just want to see her all gussied up. And I also wanted to talk about something really interesting that happened when Paula and Marilyn and I went to the Cambridge Doll Show a couple of weekends ago, or what was it, last weekend? I think it was a week ago. I don't know, I'm losing track of my days. But first off, as I mentioned, there wasn't any Reborn booths at the show. And it turned out to be great that the three of us brought Reborns with us, because there was actually a few people we ran into that had heard of Reborn dolls and had come to the show hoping to see some and maybe even purchase one. But there was nothing there. So a lot of them were really, really happy to see our Reborns, to be able to have that chance to see Reborns in person. Oh, this is cute. It's a little bit baggy on the top. It's a little loose. I might want to pin it, but it's not horribly loose. It's actually not bad. What do you guys think? She looks pretty cute. Okay, let's try. I don't think these are going to fit, but we'll try. Yeah, so that was really interesting. So it was actually a beneficial thing that we brought our Reborns, to allow people that opportunity to see them. Yes, I don't want to force her foot in there. I don't. Oh, maybe. Oh, they do fit. Yay. She can wear some little sandals on this hot and humid day. It's going to be like 31 with the Humidex. Ugh. We had a nice week last week of nice cool weather, and I loved it. And I was hoping it was going to stick. But and then another thing that was weird at the doll show, and we've encountered this once before at a doll show, I believe. And Paul and I were talking about it. We found it kind of odd. You wouldn't expect at a doll show, people are there for dolls. They like to collect dolls. So you would generally expect people to be pretty accepting and understanding of the hobby. But we found there was some people at the doll show that were kind of judgmental. And it was bizarre. Like, we had a few people come up to us and see our Reborns and say, "Oh, those are creepy." And, you know, Paul and I were thinking, like, what the heck? This is a doll show, and we have dolls. And it's like, because most of the dolls there were antiques or vintage or porcelain, it was like Reborns were frowned upon. And I'm thinking, this is, you know, to me, dolls are dolls. And doll collecting is doll collecting. I don't really understand what the difference is. I mean, sure, I'm not into collecting antique or vintage dolls myself, but I'm not going to put down a fellow doll collector for liking them just because they're not my cup of tea. So I thought it was really off-putting that some of the people at the doll show were saying our dolls were creepy. One of them, I think, said it in a way that it was supposed to be like, oh, it looks so real, it's kind of creepy, but they were impressed with it. But I still don't like that term. I just don't like, even if it's meant in a positive way, in the sense that, wow, like that's amazing, it looks so real, it's kind of creepy kind of thing. I just don't like the word creepy. To me, it's very negative, even if you don't intend for it to be. And I would just expect that doll collectors would be accepting of whatever dolls people are into. So that was a little bit off-putting for us. And it's probably like the second time we've encountered that at one of these smaller doll shows. So I'm really hoping the London Doll Show will at least have a few Reborn tables so that hopefully there'll be more positivity there. But anyways, here she is. So I'm just gonna see, I don't know, I wonder if one of these hair bows would look good. This isn't exactly the right color. This one's a little closer. I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to get it in her hair. Her hair is not super thick, plus I cut it kind of short in places. Let's see if we can get, I don't know. What do you guys think? That looks kind of weird. I'm half and half on these on these alligator clip things. Because I always like the bow, but I don't like the end that sticks out like this. And I know it can't be avoided because that's what you need to open and close it, but that part bugs me. So like if you put it in that way, from the front you mostly see that sticking up. I mean, I guess I could try putting it the opposite way, although I don't know if that's the intent of that. I don't know if that's the right color. This is like an orange and that's like a pink. Maybe this one? More of a turquoise color. I don't know. I don't know if I like that. Let's brush your hair back down. I think I'm just gonna leave it without a bow. I could put a hairband, I suppose, but I don't want to mess up her hair. I like her hair like that. All right, well, Maisie's ready for the day. And there she is, guys, in her beautiful dress. I don't know. I'm like half and half on the dress. I like the style of it. I like the pattern on it. I'm just not 100% sure of the colors. What do you guys think? It's very different. It's very unique. I don't know. It fits her really well. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this dress on Maisie. But I just think she looks super, super cute regardless. And I definitely cannot wait for her new body, and then I can really, really enjoy cuddling her and all that fun stuff. So anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. First name that I have in mind for her is Victoria. Or I also have the name Faith in mind, or Lily, Although now that I think about it, Lily, I think I've eliminated that choice because I remembered that one of my babies, the mini one that I have, is named Lily. So I try not to repeat